Hello guys, this is One Sir, and today I'll tell you why Playmaker is the best build in NBA 2K17. The Playmaker is the best build for many reasons. It could do everything in one. It could shoot like a sharpshooter, it could slash like a slasher, and of course it's a playmaker so it could break ankles and pass the ball like nobody else could do. If you have the right jump shot, you could get green lights almost every time. You have to know your jump shot by heart, and that's one of the most important things in NBA 2K17. You have to have a good jump shot, and you have to know it by heart. You have to know when it's going to be green. You have to have a green light almost every time, and that's how jump shots work. You have to have a jump shot that you use throughout the whole game. You cannot just be changing jump shots every time. You stick with one jump shot and see how it works. If 2K decides to patch it, or if you decide it's not the one for you, then switch and try to accustom to the new jump shot. Don't just keep switching jump shots every 10 games, because then you're never going to get used to one jump shot. That's number one. Second, you have to have the right dunks. You have to have good dunks, fast dunks, flashy dunks. You cannot have slow dunks that will get blocked by any defender. You have to have really fast dunks that nobody could block. And you just get rid of those slow dunks, because if you don't, then you're going to get blocked almost every time. Third, you have to have good dribble moves. You have to have the perfect dribble moves for breaking ankles and, ripping through the defense. You have to have the perfect dribble moves, uh, the correct behind the back, the correct crossover, the correct rhythms dribble. You have to have everything perfect for you, for your play style. I cannot tell you mine. Maybe mine will not fit you, but just go through all of them and see which one fits your personality and your style of play, and then you know go out there and use it, see how it works. First of all, you have to learn the momentous crossover to be a nice playmaker. You have to know that certain dribble move because it's the best to break ankles. If you know that, you could get Boom Collector in 2.5. You could get all the badges right away. Yeah, momentum crossover is really important to know if you're a playmaker. It's your signature dribble move, per se. You know, so you have to have the correct dribble moves. Learn the momentous, and then you're good to go. Now, another thing is you have to play with the correct team. The best team is a glass cleaner and two playmakers. It's no doubt. You cannot go wrong with maybe a playmaker and a sharpshooter, but two playmakers is definitely hands down the best um, thing to do in MyPark. Along with a glass cleaner. Or you could also go with a post scorer, but I prefer the glass cleaner. Um, Glass cleaners have brick wall and hustle rebounder in Hall of Fame, so they can grab every rebound, set you good screens, and that's good. Setting screens for a playmaker is probably the most important thing of this whole thing. Pick and roll maestro will activate, and you will not miss the shot most of the time. Maybe from time to time 2K will cheese you, and you'll miss the shot, but 90% of the time, with pick and roll maestro activated, you will not miss the shot, especially if it is in a hot spot. And that's also another thing. You have to have the correct hot spots. You have to have hot spots all around the floor. If not, then the jump shot is going to be like different in every spot, and it's not going to feel right. So you have to have hot spots everywhere. And then that's one of the important things. You have to have hot spots. If not, you're not going to make it every time. You're not going to be able to make jump shots as often. So have your hot spots. So back to the glass cleaners, you have to have somebody who can also pass you the ball. A playmaker with dimer. Dimer, it's in the description. It helps your teammates get an attribute boost. They get an attribute boost and they can make the shots, with more frequency when you pass it. If you're a playmaker, you have dimer. So you have to have a playmaker with dimer on your team. You also have to play with people who are passive and not ball hogs. That's like one of the most important things. You cannot play with ball hogs. You have to play with passive people. But you also have to play with people who could create their own shots. What if you have a lockdown defender on you, somebody who could play really good defense, and you cannot move around, you cannot do anything. You have to have somebody who could do it. You know, you have to have somebody who could create their own shot, somebody who could create a shot for you. You know what I'm saying? So those are like things that go well with a playmaker. You know, if you don't have those things, then the playmaker is not going to be the build for you. You know, you're not going to be able to succeed with a playmaker if you don't have those components. You know, when you play MyPark, you have to have those things. You have to have a glass cleaner, another playmaker, and good ball movement, good chemistry. You know, you have to have chemistry. Um, the playmakers that I play with, they all have good chemistry with me, and they have chemistry with each other. You know, if I'm not able to play for some reason, or one of them is not able to play, we all have chemistry, so we're always able to play. So that's one thing. And another thing is, we have a great glass cleaner. A glass cleaner who could grab boards, he could pass it outside for open three. He could grab boards and put it back himself. He's great, you know. He's the horse glass cleaner. We call him that, the horse. Um, and yeah, you know, yeah, that's one of the most important things. You know, you have to have a great team, and that's how the playmaker will work. You know, you cannot just have a playmaker and run with two other playmakers. It's just not going to work. So you have to have two playmakers and a glass cleaner. Glass, you know, that's it. So playmakers and glass cleaners, in my opinion, are the best builds on 2K17. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching the video. Peace out. Thank you for watching, and comment below what you think. Peace out.